vulnerability, and that signature lovable swagger. Watching him feels like reuniting with an old friend who's just as unpredictable and somehow even more endearing with age. The story picks up years after Happy's first legendary win. He's older, a little wiser, and maybe even more hot-headed, but the world around him has changed. Golf isn't just a game now, it's a spectacle, and the old traditions are butting heads with a new generation of viral stars and tech-driven showmanship. When a series of wild circumstances, and of course some classic Happy mishaps, drag him back into the spotlight, we get to see not only how much he's grown, but how much the world needs someone exactly like him. The central arc revolves around Happy coaching a young, raw talent from the streets, someone who reminds him a little too much of himself in his reckless youth. There's a beautiful symmetry here. Happy becomes the mentor, facing all the doubts and struggles his own mentor once did. And through it all, the heart of the story beats stronger than ever, reminding us that family, loyalty, and never giving up are what make a true champion. Directing this sequel is Sean Anders, the comedic force behind hits like Daddy's Home and Instant Family. Anders brings his trademark blend of chaos, heart, and razor-sharp comedic timing, taking the spirit of the original and amping it up with fresh energy. You can sense Anders' reverence for the original, but he's not afraid to take risks, blend in a little more pathos, and let the characters breathe. Every scene feels like it's been crafted with both a fan's nostalgia and a filmmaker's eye for reinvention. There's a maturity here, both in the humor and the emotional beats, that makes the whole film resonate on a deeper level. And let's talk about the cast, because this is where Happy Gilmore 2 goes from good to unforgettable. Christopher McDonald returns as Shooter McGavin, now a reformed, well, mostly reformed rival turned reluctant ally. Watching Sandler and McDonald together is pure comedy lightning. Their chemistry is as crackling as ever, but with the added depth of time and grudging respect. There are scenes between them that'll have you grinning ear to ear, and then, out of nowhere, one that just might bring a tear to your eye. Julie Bowen is back as Virginia Vennet, and her dynamic with Sandler feels even richer, as their relationship faces the real-world tests of age, fame, and the passage of time. But it's the new faces who really bring a spark. The young golfer Happy mentors is played by breakout star McLaughlin, and let me tell you, this kid is going places. He brings both swagger and sensitivity, making you root for him every step of the way. Cameos from real-life golf legends like Rory McIlroy and Paige Spiranak add a layer of authenticity and in-jokes for the fans. There's also a hilarious turn by Lil Rel Howery as Happy's fast-talking caddy, whose one-liners become instant classics. And yes, Ben Stiller drops in for a scene-stealing moment that will have die-hard fans howling. With a production budget of $55 million, Happy Gilmore 2 doesn't just rest on nostalgia. It goes all out, with dazzling set pieces and lush location shoots. Filming took place across some of the most iconic golf courses in the United States, Augusta, Pebble Beach, and a few secret gems tucked away in the Pacific Northwest. The cinematography, courtesy of Michael Barrett, gives the greens a cinematic grandeur. They're not just backdrops, but living, breathing characters in the story. There are moments when the camera glides across the fairways in golden hour light, and you almost forget you're watching a comedy. It's visually stunning, with a slick, modern polish that pays tribute to the original's more irreverent style. And what's a Happy Gilmore film without its music? This time, the soundtrack is pure gold, blending